device that creates a fragrance from a photograph? Let's talk about the science first. Did you know the olfactory is considered the strongest among the five senses? Why? While the other senses go through the thalamus, which is considered the sensory switchboard, before hitting the brain, the sense of smell doesn't. What the thalamus does is it processes the stimuli and sends it where it needs to go. For example, with vision, it sends the signal to the occipital lobe. For hearing, it sends the signal to the auditory cortex in the temporal lobe. Smell, however, goes directly to the brain, making it our strongest sense. This also means it has the strongest connection to emotion and can trigger memories more intensely than other senses. Now, with all the science out of the way, let's get to the technology. Say hello to the Anemoia device. This device is a scent memory machine that creates customized fragrances based on analog photographs. It uses a generative AI narrative model and a custom olfactory formulation system and transforms an image into a unique fragrance, creating a multi-sensory memory that generates anemoia, which is the feeling of nostalgia for a moment you never lived. The way it works is quite interesting. Once you place your analog image on the machine, it generates a brief narrative using Vision Language Model, VLM, which can be modified using the dials on the machine. As you can see, this machine has 3 dials, which control perspective, time, and mood. Together, they guide the framing of a narrative, shape the immersive memory that unfolds, and influence the character of a scent that will emerge. The final input is then passed on to a large language model, which is LLM, to produce a prompt. This prompt becomes the semantic foundation for a translation from image to text to scent. The machine already has a curated knowledge base that links narrative cues to structured scent profiles. The model interprets the emotional and thematic contours of the generated story. An algorithm blending process that combines up to 4 fragrances from a 44 scent library to create a refined olfactory composition, a scent that synthesizes an unfamiliar memory. Quite interesting and a bit scary. Let me leave you with this one comment I read on LinkedIn from Echo Elix about the machine. We're watching AI move from generating artifacts to generating states. Turning images into scent isn't novelty. It's the first step towards cross-modal memory synthesis, when models shape perception instead of content. The boundaries of experience stop belonging to a time or place. This is where interface shifts from screens to senses. And once memory becomes programmable, nostalgia becomes a design space. Would you want to try something like this? Let me know in the comments below.